Hello, my friends from the channel. How are you all? It's a pleasure to talk to you about another topic on health and well-being. Today's topic is title: How to Combat Anxiety with Natural Foods. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by anxiety? That tightness in your chest, the mind that won't stop, and the constant feeling that something bad is about to happen. Maybe you've even thought that the only way out of this turmoil is medication, which often comes with a huge list of side effects. But what if I told you that a powerful part of your cure might be right there in your kitchen, in simple foods that you can find at any market or grocery store, but that carry the power to calm your mind and nervous system? Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to show you exactly what these foods are and how they can help you regain control. The feeling of being swallowed by anxiety is one of the most difficult experiences someone can face, and you're not alone in this. Studies by the World Health Organization show that Brazil is among the countries with the highest rates of anxiety disorders in the world. We are a nation that, despite our reputation for cheerfulness, often lives with a lump in our throat. For a long time, the conversation about mental health was separate from physical health. But modern science is showing that this separation makes no sense, especially when we look at the connection between what we eat and how we feel. Have you ever heard that our gut is our second brain? It may sound strange, but it's a scientific truth. Our digestive system harbors trillions of microorganisms that form the gut microbiota and play a huge role in the production of neurotransmitters. To give you an idea, the vast majority of serotonin, the famous happiness hormone, is produced in your gut, not in the brain. When the health of this second brain suffers due to a poor diet, the production of these essential mood-regulating chemicals becomes dysregulated. The intestinal barrier can become permeable, allowing inflammatory substances to circulate throughout the body and reach the brain. This chronic inflammation is one of the major triggers for anxiety and even depression. Therefore, taking care of what you eat is not a detail, it's one of the most powerful strategies for taking care of your mind. Promise and structure. In this video, we'll explore a list of 10 foods that are true heroes in the fight against anxiety. I'll explain the science behind each one in a simple way and give you practical tips on how to include them in your daily life. We'll also talk about teas that can be your great allies during times of high tension. And as promised at the end, I'll reveal the 3 biggest villains in your diet, those that may be sabotaging your peace without you realizing it. And a bonus tip on how to combine the right foods to further enhance the calming effect. Shall we begin this journey? The 10 foods that calm the mind. Food 1. Banana. Our first hero is one of the most popular and accessible, the banana. This fruit is much more than a source of energy. It's a natural tranquility pill. The secret lies in its richness in tryptophan, an amino acid that our bodies don't produce and that we need to obtain through food. Tryptophan is the raw material for the production of serotonin, the neurotransmitter that regulates our mood, sleep, and gives us a feeling of well-being. In addition, bananas are a source of vitamin B6 and magnesium. Vitamin B6 is crucial because it helps convert tryptophan into serotonin. Magnesium is known as the relaxation mineral. It helps calm an agitated nervous system and relax tense muscles, very common physical symptoms of anxiety. Practical tip: start your day with a sliced banana in your oatmeal or smoothie. It's also a great afternoon snack, perhaps with a little peanut butter, to avoid blood sugar drops that can lead to irritability. Food 2. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, and tuna. The second group on our list is fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, and tuna. They are the richest source of omega-3, a type of fat essential for brain health. Our brain is composed of about 60% fat, and omega-3 is one of the main building blocks of our brain cells. Anxiety is often linked to a state of chronic inflammation in the body, including the brain. Omega-3 is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories that exist. It helps reduce this inflammation, protecting neurons and improving communication between them, which means better mood regulation. These fish are also a good source of vitamin D, the deficiency of which has been associated with mood disorders. Practical tip: try including fatty fish in your main meals 2 to 3 times a week. A grilled salmon fillet, a tuna salad, or even canned sardines, preferably those preserved in olive oil, are easy ways to ensure you get your omega-3s. If you don't eat fish, you can find plant-based sources in chia and flax seeds. Food 3. Dark green leafy vegetables: spinach, kale, Swiss chard. In third place, a group that should be the basis of any healthy diet: dark green leafy vegetables. The intense green color already reveals their nutritional density. They are especially rich in magnesium, the relaxation mineral. Magnesium deficiency is very common and is directly linked to increased anxiety and agitation. Magnesium helps regulate cortisol, the stress hormone, and calm the nervous system. These vegetables are also a source of folic acid, a B-complex vitamin, which participates in the production of dopamine, another neurotransmitter linked to pleasure and well-being. In addition, they are loaded with antioxidants that combat oxidative stress, a process of cellular damage that worsens during periods of stress. Practical tip: be creative. Add a handful of spinach to your smoothie. The flavor is barely noticeable. Use kale as a base for salads. Sauté Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil, or mix these vegetables into soups, omelets, and stews. Food 4. Oil seeds and seeds: almonds, Brazil nuts, walnuts, chia, and flax seeds. Almonds, Brazil nuts, walnuts, and seeds like chia and flax seeds are true powerhouses in combating anxiety. First, they are excellent sources of healthy fats, including omega-3, especially in walnuts, chia, and flax seeds, which fight brain inflammation. They are also rich in magnesium and B vitamins, essential for the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin. Special mention goes to Brazil nuts, the richest food source of selenium. Selenium is a mineral with strong antioxidant action. Studies show that low levels of selenium are associated with a worse mood. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day are enough to meet the daily recommendation. Practical tip: a handful of walnuts or almonds is a perfect mid-afternoon snack. Sprinkle chia and flax seeds over yogurt, salads, or add them to smoothies. Food 5. Eggs. The egg, once seen as a villain, is now recognized as a superfood, especially for mental health. It is a fantastic source of high-quality protein, tryptophan, and B vitamins. Furthermore, the yolk is one of the best sources of choline, a vital nutrient for the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in regulating mood and memory. The B vitamins present in eggs, such as B12 and B6, are fundamental for the functioning of the nervous system. Practical tip: eggs are incredibly versatile. Consume them boiled, scrambled, or in omelets for breakfast to help maintain satiety and emotional stability. For most healthy people, consuming up to 1 egg per day is considered safe and beneficial. Food 6. Citrus fruits: orange, lemon, acerola. When we are stressed, our body releases more cortisol. At chronically high levels, cortisol can cause insomnia and increased anxiety. This is where citrus fruits come in. Oranges, lemons, acerola, and pineapple are spectacular sources of vitamin C. Science shows that vitamin C helps reduce cortisol levels in the blood. Furthermore, it is a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from stress damage. During times of anxiety, our body consumes vitamins more quickly, so replenishment is even more important. Practical tip: start the day with a glass of water with freshly squeezed lemon. Include an orange or tangerine as a dessert or snack. Acerola, very rich in vitamin C, can be consumed as juice or frozen pulp. Food 7. Dark chocolate. Yes, you read that right. Chocolate can be an ally as long as it's the right kind, dark, with 70% cocoa or more. The magic lies in the flavonoids, antioxidant compounds abundant in cocoa. These flavonoids improve blood flow to the brain, which can enhance cognitive function and mood. Studies suggest they may also help increase serotonin and endorphin levels, promoting a sense of calm. Dark chocolate also contains a good dose of magnesium. Practical tip: 1 or 2 squares of good quality dark chocolate can be an excellent treat for the late afternoon. It's a way to satisfy your sweet tooth in a way that benefits your mental health. Food 8. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is a complex carbohydrate, which means it releases energy slowly. This is essential to avoid the spikes and crashes in blood sugar that can cause irritability and anxiety. Maintaining stable glucose levels is a cornerstone of emotional stability. Furthermore, oats are rich in soluble fiber, the preferred food of the good bacteria in our gut. By feeding your microbiota, you indirectly support serotonin production. Oats also contain magnesium and B vitamins, completing the anti-anxiety package. Practical tip: a warm bowl of oatmeal for breakfast is a comforting start to the day. You can enrich it with seeds, nuts, and fruits. Oats can also be used in pancakes, cakes, or added to yogurt. Food 9. Natural yogurt and probiotic foods. Continuing with the theme of gut health, natural, unsweetened, yogurt, and other fermented foods like kefir and kombucha are direct sources of probiotics, beneficial bacteria. Introducing these microorganisms into your diet helps balance the gut flora and reduce inflammation. Studies have shown that regular consumption of probiotics can have positive effects on brain health. Remember, a happy gut contributes to a happy mind. Taking care of your gut with probiotics is a way to break the vicious cycle between stress and digestive problems. Practical tip: choose plain, whole-fat, unsweetened yogurt. Use it as a base for a snack, adding fruit seeds and a drizzle of honey. Kefir can be consumed as a drink or in smoothies. Food 10. Passion fruit. Finally, a fruit that is synonymous with calm: passion fruit. Its fame is not just popular belief. Passion fruit, especially the leaves of the plant, Passiflora, contains alkaloids and flavonoids that act on the central nervous system. These compounds interact with GABA receptors in the brain. The function of GABA is basically to slow down brain activity, promoting relaxation. Research indicates that passion fruit leaf extract may be a good support for relieving symptoms of mild to moderate anxiety. Practical tip: fresh, unsweetened passion fruit juice is a great option. For a more potent effect, especially before bed, tea made with dried passion fruit leaves, Passiflora, can be an excellent choice. The power of calming teas. Besides food, teas are an age-old tool for calming the mind. The very ritual of preparing and drinking tea can help reduce stress. Chamomile, perhaps the most famous natural calming agent. Chamomile contains a compound called adaptogenic, which binds to receptors in the brain to reduce anxiety and induce sleep. Lemon balm, Melissa. This herb increases GABA activity in the brain, promoting calm without causing excessive drowsiness. It's a great option for a stressful workday. Valerian. Valerian root is one of the most studied plants for insomnia and anxiety. It is particularly effective for people whose anxiety disrupts their sleep. Practical preparation tip: use about 1 tablespoon of dried herbs for each cup of hot water. Pour the water over the herbs, cover, and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain and drink. A chamomile or valerian tea an hour before bed can do wonders for your sleep. The 3 biggest villains of anxiety. As important as including the right foods is knowing which ones to avoid. Some foods act as fuel for anxiety. 1. Sugar and refined flours. White bread, cakes, cookies, and sodas cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by sharp drops. This glucose roller coaster destabilizes mood, causes irritability, and can even mimic the symptoms of a panic attack. 2. Excess caffeine. For those predisposed to anxiety, caffeine can be a powerful trigger. It is a stimulant that increases cortisol and adrenaline, which can cause palpitations, nervousness, and insomnia. Pay attention not only to coffee, but also to caffeinated teas, black, green, sodas, and energy drinks. 3. Alcohol. Many people use alcohol to relax, but this is a dangerous and temporary effect. Alcohol is a depressant of the nervous system, and although it may give an initial feeling of relief, its rebound effect can drastically increase anxiety the next day, in addition to disrupting sleep and deregulating neurotransmitters. Today we saw how simple foods like bananas, fish, and leafy greens can nourish your brain and calm your nervous system. We learned that taking care of your gut is taking care of your mind, and we identified the villains that may be sabotaging your peace. The main message is, you have more power over your mental health than you imagine. Small, consistent changes in diet can create a foundation of resilience against anxiety. This does not replace professional help. Therapy and sometimes medication are indispensable, but nutrition is a fundamental piece of this puzzle. And here's a bonus tip: strategic combination. For a powerful anti-anxiety breakfast, combine oatmeal, fiber, with banana slices, tryptophan and magnesium, and a handful of walnuts, omega-3. You'll be combining multiple mechanisms of action in a single meal, creating an effect that stabilizes your blood sugar and nourishes your brain for the rest of the day. If this video helped you in any way, please click the like button. This helps this content reach more people who may need it. And think of someone you love who suffers from anxiety. Share this video with that person. This simple act can be the first step on someone's healing journey. And of course, if you want to continue receiving practical, science-based tips to improve your health, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thank you for your company. Take care of yourself, eat well, and remember, with every meal, you have the chance to choose calm.